How many more confirmations do we need that the Snyder Cut is coming? Hey, what's going on, everybody? Right off the bat, we're going to talk about Jason Momoa's trainer. It's like his best buddy. As you're looking at right here on the picture, there was DC_lover decided to message him on Instagram, so which he did, and he simply said, so he messages him on Instagram and he says, "Has Jason told you anything about the Snyder Cut thing?" He replies, Jason's trainer replies and says it's mind-blowing. So then DC_lover says, "Holy shit, no way. Is it coming this year?" Then, "Did he tell you it's too secret, top secret? Can you tell me a hint, please?" So then he responds with, "Sorry, my lips are sealed, crying face." And then DC_lover responds with, "Oh, dang it, but it's coming right this year, LOL." And the last thing that the trainer decides to put is the 100% right there with the hand gesture. So, I mean, again, right there, it's more proof that the Snyder Cut is coming. But what's interesting is that I feel like recently Jason has been like really like out and about for this thing, really pushing for the Snyder Cut. If you remember a while ago, Jason was at WB, and he's like taking footage of WB the inside Warner Brothers, and he's coming out like, "Oh, you guys have no idea what's coming. You have no idea what's coming. Big things, big things." Got us all really excited. We still don't know what that was from. Again, it could have been a number of things, but he did that. Then he does the whole Ellen thing. He goes on Instagram in a story and was like, "Oh, guys, we just did something really big, really big. We're making big waves. Like you're gonna be." So we got excited about that. It turns out that was just an Ellen thing. I think Jason likes to do this whole double meaning thing. He knows what he's doing. He knows that the fans are waiting for the Snyder Cut, and then he wants it as well. So when he does this stuff, he knows what he's doing. So the most recent one with Jason was where he took a picture with Ben W. Ben W. was like, is the VFX done? And we covered this in a previous video of mine. And Jason said, "Oh man, if I could just tell you these two words." And we were all like, "Oh, I wonder what he means by that," or not what he means, but I wonder what those two words were going to be. And then shortly after, he puts on Instagram, "It's coming," on his YouTube channel or his production company, On the Roam. But at the top it says, "It's coming." Again, I think it had a double meaning because the next day it was the trailer for his C movie from Apple. But at the same time, I believe it has something to do with the Snyder Cut as well. I think this is what Jason is doing. And then he met up with Zack Snyder, it felt like a month ago, and, said he saw the cut, it's awesome. He feels bad for us that we can't see it, but he doesn't care, blah, blah. Stuff like that. So Jason has been, like, really big on the cut. All these, like, little instances here or there just makes me think that it's coming. And then, again, like I just told you most recently, we get in contact... DC_lover got in contact with Jason's trainer, asking him a question, "Is it coming this year?" And he says, 100%. Now, that's interesting because some people, including myself, have possibly been thinking that it was going to come out on HBO Max. The problem with that is HBO Max doesn't come out until next year. Now, he could have just been saying, like, he probably wasn't even thinking about that. He was just like, "Yeah, it's coming 100%. He didn't mean that, "Yeah, it's coming this year." I don't know. But if it is coming this year, I think the timing on that is perfect. I believe Justice League came out 2 years ago on November 17th. So why don't you re-release it on November 17th, the 2-year anniversary. Re-release it. That would be a good date, and I'll tell you why. Because right now they're not going to say anything because Joker's right around the corner. A couple weeks away. Joker, it's going to be huge. It's going to be great. You don't want to drop anything like that right now. I say what you do is drop Joker, let that simmer down a little bit, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and this is all if it's coming out this year. Then you drop it. Then you're like, yes, it's coming. I don't know, November, December, whatever they want to release it this year. The sooner the better, right? So yeah, that's what I think they should do because then after that, you've got all these, like in February you have Birds of Prey, and then in the summer you have Wonder Woman, and you've got all these films that are starting production, like Suicide Squad is starting any day now, and then probably in January you're going to have the Batman starting to film, and then I think in May you're going to have Black Adam, and they just keep on rolling and rolling and rolling, and possibly the Flash next year. The best time to release the Snyder Cut is right now. But again, that is more confirmation that this cut is coming. We've made enough noise. It has to come. I'll keep on saying that. It's going to come. It's going to happen. I believe it is. There's just no way it can't. There is simply no way. I don't care if you have to put a little money into it, WB. They are going to release it because they're going to make a shit ton of money off of it. So of course they're going to release it. But that's enough about that. Now there's an official page for the Birds of Prey movie. And with that page, they put out their profile picture, which is of Harley Quinn, and around her head it seems like she has like all of the cast like with wings and flying, hence Birds of Prey. It's a decent shot. I like the colors that they're going with this movie. Again, we still know nothing about it. I see that Ewan McGregor's character Black Mask, he's got some style going on there, and you know, I have previously heard before that he's supposedly gay in this movie, but I guess that's besides the point. But anyway, yeah, it looks good. Oh, and to go off of the Birds of Prey Twitter page, new picture and all that, the Harley Quinn Updates Twitter page is now saying that we should expect a full-length trailer by the end of the month. That's awesome. That's great. I mean, that's what we want to hear. I thought that they would attach it to Joker, and they probably still will. But if they do, I mean, I don't know how reliable that Twitter page is, but if they do release it at the end of the month, you know, Joker's coming out. Let's say they release it next week, next Friday, whatever. Joker's coming out the following Friday, so of course it's probably going to be attached. It's close enough. I believe it's coming. So really looking forward to that. We'll just have to wait and see. Last thing I want to talk about is, again, the hype train for the Joker movie, coming out with, you know, posters, new material left and right. It feels like, you know, because it's time. It literally is time. We are, I don't know, we've got like a week and a half now until the movie. Yeah, we're almost at 2 weeks until the movie comes out. This Thursday will be 2 weeks. And they released an image, an IMAX poster image. It looks freaking fantastic. All of these posters of the Joker have looked great. I wish I could buy them all and put them around my house. But this IMAX one, it just, there's just something about it. Just him standing there in the car in the back with the fire and him just, you know, smiling with his makeup all over the place. It looks so majestic. I love it. I love a good poster. I love that material. And I think DC does that right. You can say you don't like their movies, but goddamn, they have some great posters. Well, anyway, yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Please hit the subscribe button because that helps me. In return, I can help you. And Monday, Wednesday, Friday, everybody, be looking for some new content from Subjective Reviews. And as always, thank you for watching.